Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is June 8th, 2021. This is episode 323. Nocterra is what we're looking at. It's number 4 in the series, coming in at a whopping $3.99. This is published by Image Comics. Let's take a quick look at our cover here. We've got the main character. Boy, I can't even think of what her name is. Sorry about that. Drawing a blank. I read so many comics, I can't remember their names. But she is the hero. She drives a truck. The world has been bathed in darkness for 13 years, and she is what's called a ferryman. Takes people and goods across the country to where there are other lighted outposts. If you're not in the light, you're going to catch this disease that turns you into what they call a shade or a smudge, depending on what it is. And if you're a humid shade, that's worse than being like a animal shade. So all the animals, environments, and plants have all kind of changed unless they are continuously exposed to light. Now, over the past couple weeks that she's been driving around, we've had a number of outposts fall, and we'll get into that in a little bit here. Let's take a look to see who has worked on this. First off, this is Scott Snyder, who's doing the writing. The artist is Tony S. Daniel, and the colorist is Tume Moray. I hope I said that right. And World Design is doing the lettering. The editor is Will Dennis. Okay, and a quick look at that cover. She's kind of using this flare to scare off all these creatures that have been sneaking up on her. And the rigs that they use are electric because there's a gas shortage. Basically, there's no one to run it. So it starts out with a flashback. This is issue 4. I believe it's going to go 6 issues. And they talk about when she and her brother were holed up in their house, and their parents were actually locked in the basement because they had been exposed to the dark too long. The parents self what do you want to call it? Self quarantined themselves, and then they ended up changing. And the two brother sister, they're both adopted, so that's why one's kind of white, one is non-white, and they're waiting for someone to come save them, basically, because they've got their house all lighted up here. You can see, hoping somebody will see and come save them. This is just 6 days after the darkness has fallen. They call it the Great PM. And so it goes on, and they are finally rescued. This was 13 years back. Now, currently, the driver has picked up this girl named Bailey that supposedly holds the secret to bringing the light back. She was traveling with her grandfather. Grandfather, unfortunately, was captured by this criminal, this creepy guy called Blacktop Bill. And in this story, you find out that as bad as the creatures are, it's the human element that is even more dangerous. So they've been chased. Their rig has been compromised by Blacktop Bill, so they're losing power very quickly. And they're also, Blacktop Bill destroyed the last outpost they were with. We get the Image trope of lots of black page. They love their black pages. So, boy, I can't think of a comic by Image I've read recently where there hasn't been a black page in it. But they do make it to their outpost only to find that it has been deserted or taken over, fallen. And what they're trying to do is capture this special kind of sun lamp. They've got the driver's brother in the back of the trailer, and he has been exposed to the dark too long. He has been changing. They want to get this light and shine it on him, and they were told there was one here. So they go and they actually do find it. You can see it right there. They open up the back of the truck, and the brother comes at them, and they blast him with the light, which kind of knocks him back for a while, and he seems to be like maybe in remission a little bit. I'm not sure why. But we get this radio contact going back and forth between this radio station and this ham radio operator. And I'm not sure how this is going to tie into the story, because so far I didn't see either one of these. I don't remember either one of these talking to our driver, our hero. I can't think even what her name is. But I don't even know if they mention her name in this issue. Maybe that's why I can't remember it. But we have Blacktop Bill closing in fast. He's actually got Bailey's grandfather strapped to the top. And they have made it to their next destination, or their truck has run out of power, so they're just walking in the headlights, losing their light quickly. They're only a few hundred yards away from their next destination, and they get attacked by the shades. And then they're able to use some kind of flare gun here that gives them a little bit of light. And our friend keeps her name's Val. There you go. Finally saw it there. Her name is Val. Uses the guns to shoot some of these smudges, and a guy comes out of nowhere basically and says, "Come with me if you want to live." And that's where we are pretty much ending our story for this issue. He takes him down a cave apparently, and they find a place where sunlight apparently is. So, to be continued at this point. I do believe it's going to run 6 issues. It may go longer, but I think it's going to be 6. Let's take a look quickly at what else Image has to offer. We have Undiscovered Country, Volume 1, Destiny, Volume 2, Unity. And we've got these collection of comics from Cain and Abel. And this looks like it's a big book, 12 inches. Mother of Madness, Mom, coming in July 2021. It's by the actress from Game of Thrones, Emilia Clarke. And I don't even know how to say this. Is it Marath Valisi? I'm not sure. Discover the Darkest Secrets of Mars, coming in July 2021 as well. And here's the next issue in stores in July 2021 of Nocterra, number 5. So it looks like they've got an army of behind them now, at least to take on these smudges. So looks like there might be some kind of battle going on. You keep the bad door locked. You hear me? And that's what they were saying as kids to each other. And the bad door held back their parents. Okay. There you go. It is a recommend. A good, exciting story. Good pacing. It does get the Indie Comics Jones Good Excavating Seal of Approval, given out only by Indie Comics Jones on this channel. You have to come to this channel to see this seal given out. Thanks for stopping by and watching this review. As always, please like, please subscribe, please leave comments, and we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.